Sorry. Sorry about that. Is this going to stay up? Come on now. Oh. There we go. Come on. Come on now. Alrighty. Well, it is a fine day to see you all. Fine day to see you all. Hear your faces, or hear your faces, see your faces. As you get to hear me. Alright. Taco truck. Good seeing you. Good seeing you since the last time. Good to see you. You're still a returning customer. Maybe even next time you can come sample some tacos of mine. How about it? Yeah, he keeps coming back. The dirt and the potato, they go right hand in hand. You can't have the potato without the dirt, can you? But today, I feel it's going to be a nice stream. Of course, never the other kind. Never the kind you get in a plastic cup or plastic bottle. Now this is the only, I've not even had one of these in in a while, but I saw there was a case of them at Sam's Club, so I bought some for the 4th of July party. Still got a bunch. Still have a bunch, but yeah, this ain't got no nonsense in it. I don't know why. Maybe the Mexicans are just that no nonsense. I would believe it. I would believe it, but this is the real stuff. Classy. You know, Coca-Cola shouldn't even have to be classy. But, you know, if they're going to put it this way, so be it. Mexican only. Right in the direct sunlight, so to ensure it didn't cool down, stuck it in the freezer a little bit before I started streaming. But how are we all today? Taco Truck, Saysac, Stickspell, Mikey, Kira, Josh Calderon. Why did Taco Truck block me? That's like asking why the chicken crossed the road. Across the road to get some cheese string from the potato guy after he gave his cat some. Tell JHNSB what? Whatever it is, I ain't got to be concerned about it. But anyway, really, how are we all doing? I do think about y'all. I do consider y'all. And how your living experiences have been. That is right. Quite right, Mikey. Did you hear that? That was a tree falling. Tree falls in the woods. Can Squirrel Boy hear it? I don't know why that reminded me. I need to get the donation link in here. And I have fixed British Brian. British Brian has returned. So if you donate, your message will be read by Mr. Brian. Yeah, Sticksball, because I know you like it so much. I know you love it when I do that. Number one USA grown. Like it should be, only the best. But man, I must say, am I glad to be back here. Last stream was 10 hours long. Did not ever expect to do a stream like that, but had to commit to what we were doing. My assignment of all 50 levels of Rush Hour, or no, 40. It's only 40, it felt like 50. But this is going to be the opposite stream of that. We ain't got the rush hour, we ain't got a rush at all. We're out here enjoying the sunshine and the sticks. What we all should be doing. Dinner of Champions, Captain Kira. True words have never been spoken. Oh, she is? She got the 24-hour stream outside? Nice for her rabbits. They need to get some outside time. Saysack, your mind can't move on from some things. Even after everything, oh, well, you probably saw the thing I posted in my server. That's probably why you're thinking of it. But, yeah, no, ask Zell. Yeah, Zell friended. Ask her about it, and she probably will. She's been out of a fanfic job for a while. One heck of a stream. Yeah, we ain't gonna be doing one of those for a little bit. Like I said last time, we will have a sequel. Because I felt that went on a little too long. I felt like I could have beat it a little longer. Perhaps if we had started earlier, and I wasn't as delirious at the end. There is a little worm, little caterpillar worm, flying through the air on its web. I have no idea where it's where its web is attached. Looks like it's just flying. There's trees over there. I guess it came from there. Well, glad we were able to catch that. Doing a lot better. I'm getting better sleep. Turns out it was undiagnosed sleep apnea. Oh, really? It's affecting my mental health as well as my sleep. I've been feeling more recharged. Oh. Huh, yeah. I didn't know you could have sleep apnea without knowing you did. If I know what sleep apnea even is. Isn't that like you have trouble breathing sleeping? Is it breathing troubles while sleeping? Is that what apnea is? Um, but yeah, if it's something that anything that it is, if it's messing with your sleep, I could completely see that. Yeah, that's completely understandable. Affecting your ways of thinking. It's my neighbor gonna walk by. He's taking out the trash. Wait, what? No, it's Sunday. It is Sunday. That's why he's taking out the trash. But yeah, good for you. Very good for you, Josh. Yeah, this week has been a little bit out of sorts because my sleep schedule has been off. I need to correct that, and I have been correcting that. It's getting back on track. But yeah, good for you. Good to hear it. Can definitely be causing you problems. Had more energy to work out. Lost a couple of pounds. Oh, good for you. Good for you. Energy to work. Okay. Oh, good. Yeah, once you start doing that, it's easy to just keep going with it. But yeah, I a lot of the time when I work out, I might not have the energy for it, but I just do it because it's part of my schedule. I know that's something I want to do and I need to do. But yeah, I guess not being on a schedule and not having the energy, that can hinder you back a bit. But just make a point in doing it, and it won't be too hard to do. What I think. Yes, Casey. Casey's here as well. No seams. It looks like I'm perspiring. Not really. Maybe I am a little bit, but sprayed on. As I came out here, as soon as I sat down, mosquitoes everywhere. And I sprayed on some bug spray, like Jack could have at the party, like he could have, but didn't. But sprayed it all over myself. But there, no seams. They're getting my wrists now. Should have brought the bottle out. But at least I have the bottle. At least I know where the bottle is. Like Jack somehow didn't, even though it was right in front of him. It's your third favorite dinosaur. Have we established what Casey's favorite dinosaur is? I don't know if we have. We should. I know he likes dragons. I think I remember hearing something about him and dragons. Speaking of, have any of y'all seen that How to Train Your Dragon live action? I saw the first How to Train Your Dragon, and I did not like it. I'll say I did not take a liking to it at all. Just like nothing about it. Nothing about it was likable, and now they're doing it live action and they seem to have used the exact same CGI model that they did in the animated movies. So, who knows? Maybe somehow they'll blow it all out of the water. I doubt it, but if anybody has seen that or is going to see it, you can find that out for me, because I ain't risking that. Well, hi, Case Man. Hi yourself. Oh, it's good having you. Didn't like that movie. There were so many movies that, so many of the kids' movies that, no, I don't, yeah, geared toward younger audiences, that I I saw a bunch of, and I had no liking for them at all. Maybe some of you all like these, but I'm gonna name off a bunch of movies that, you know, kids' movies, if you will, that I just did not like as a kid. Don't like now, didn't even like then. Okay, Wreck-It Ralph, didn't like that. Tad the Lost Explorer, that's not that well known, but did not like that one at all. Frozen, did not like Frozen. How to Train Your Dragons, that CGI Peabody and Sherman thing, not at all. Pretty much one of the only the only one I liked of that era was the Lego Movie, like that, but a lot of people did. Oh yeah, any of those animated ones, they did not do it for me. There are a bunch of others that I'm probably not even thinking of. Brave, I liked Brave. I really did like Brave. I'll have to watch that again. I remember really liking that. Too soon to remake that? Well, Superman's being remade. So, yeah, it's been since 2013 the last Superman movie was out. Been since 2017 since the last time we saw Superman in anything. I don't know when the last appearance of the DC or the Arrowverse Superman has been, but still, too soon to reboot DC. Well, I guess there weren't any DC movies last year, were there? Because The Flash was 2023, right? Still haven't seen that. Oh yeah, Minions. All right. I liked Despicable Me. I did like that. I don't get the hype around the Minions. I do not get the hype around the Minion movie, the Minions in the Despicable Me movies, the concept of the Minions. I did not get any of that. And like everyone else was crazy about the Minions. And I was, what, 9 when... No, I saw Despicable Me when I was like 7 or 8. And even then, I liked my favorite character, I think, was the Dr. Nefario guy. Like, I didn't even remember that, because I went a long time before seeing it again, and then seeing the second one. I saw the first one again right before the second one came out. But like in the time between then, I had not even remembered the Minions. Really. I knew that there were. I think I remembered them vaguely, but I did not get it. And all the other kids my age were going nuts over the Minions, nuts over the Minions. I'm going, well, what about the guy with the weird body and the pointy nose and the funny accent? How about that guy? You not funny? Ghostbusters. What, do you consider yourself a Ghostbuster? Somebody call you? First one? Yeah, I have to say the second one was... Yeah, definitely not as good. Kind of on the bad side. This third one, I saw the third one. I thought it was okay. Better than the second one. But man, the publicity Like, I have seen fewer movies come out that had as much hype and publicity as Despicable Me 2. It's always the second one, not the third one. Like, Despicable Me 3 didn't have much publicity. Cars 3, that had more than Despicable Me, definitely, but nothing compared to Cars 2. When that came out, man, every store you go to, like, the first thing you see merchandise-wise is Cars 2. Everything. Like, they promoted the gobstoppers out of that movie. And it wasn't even good. It was not good. But they redeemed themselves with Part 3, even though not even half the people who went to see Part 2 saw Part 3. Because it scared people away. They did. But I liked Cars so much that I went to see it without hesitation. Didn't like it at first, but it grew on me. But yeah, I know there's a bunch that I'm not. Oh, then there was the Emoji Movie. Then there was that. I never saw that, but for something called the Emoji Movie, that is all you need to know, I would think. Oh yeah, a bunch of them are coming to me now. Secret Life of Pets. I did not like that. I did not like Secret Life of Pets. I like that Sing movie. I saw that. I like that. I saw that Zootopia thing, and I think maybe I kind of liked it then, but could have been way better. But yeah, all those movies coming out there, I just did not get too much out of them. I'm not saying that I grew out of kids' movies early. There's still obviously some that I go back and rewatch still that were good, but like in that era, none of them did it for me. I have to say. Didn't Cars 1, very good. Second one was What If Mater Was the Spy? What If Mater was the main character? Whoever thought that? Okay, Mater as a main character worked in that side series, the Mater's Tall Tales thing. Did you ever see that? The things where what if Mater was this and this, and that's basically what they did, but turned it into a movie. And why am I only putting this together just now? Like right now, you just saw me finally put together why they made Cars 2. They were doing those Mater's Tall Tales thing, the little TV shorts where they had Mater be a firefighter, or a bullfighter, or he runs into a UFO, or he's a private eye. That series worked because it's called Mater's Tall Tales. He's making it up, right? Putting Mater in all these situations where he shouldn't be in. That works, but they liked that too much. They liked that idea too much that they decided to make it the plot of their movie. I'm just putting that together right now. Didn't care if it was younger. Pretty cute now. What, Cars? Yeah, Cars is destined to have a good legacy, I think. Oh no, of course. I think my grandparents sent me that. Yeah, no, Like every single one of my birthdays back then, at least one piece of Cars merchandise. And not to mention the die casts. The die cast models. Maybe I should someday show you all my entire collection of the die cast. It's more than you might think. Those and my action figures. Yeah, that's something I've yet to really show off, but maybe someday. And the bobbleheads. Eli, did you not know about the Emoji Movie? Spider-Verse? Oh yeah, I liked Spider-Verse when it came out. I definitely liked that. I thought it was going to be more in line with some of the not so good animated movies I'd seen in years prior, but no, it actually blew me away. That movie actually blew me away. I haven't seen Across the Spider-Verse because when that came out, I had already been disinterested in Marvel. You know, it's like, Josh, it's like a breakup. I've broken up with Marvel, so none of their stuff I'm even going to be checking out, you know? Even if it's not like you're going back on a date with Marvel, just meeting up every now and then, still not a good idea, you know? Yeah, me and Marvel and I are done, I have to say. Do a nil or Coke? Heard the Emoji Movie sucks. I don't have to hear nothing. It's the Emoji Movie. And of course, I've seen the trailers too, and they basically showed the whole plot in the trailer. And okay, I know somebody who did see it, and he said they basically reused the plot of the Bee Movie. Now, I've only seen the Bee Movie once. When I was like 2 or 3, I barely remember. I remember bits and pieces of it. But if they in fact reused the Bee Movie plot for the Emoji Movie, you can't do that. Bee Movie is untouchable. Hold on a minute. It was just bug spray, but I'm out of Niller. Out of Niller. Somebody has used up my Niller for something. But hope is not all lost. Had this, which thought we had run out of. This is Magnolia Star Vanilla Bean Paste. Thought we were out of this, but I just looked and there's a little bit at the bottom. I'm going to see if we can. Oh, there it is. Oh. See that? All those Niller seeds at the top. Oh. The one enhancement, I think. The one enhancement to be made to the scent of Coca-Cola, Niller. The only one. All that you need. You know, it's like for savory things, sometimes all you need is salt. For sweet things, sometimes all you need is just a drop of Niller. What is this with this new profile? I like it. Never seen that before. Sounds like a movie for the city. Yep. Yeah, that's what. If anyone asks me if I have seen that, that's just what that's because what's going to be my response from now on. Yeah. So of course I haven't seen that. It's for the city kids. Speaking of city kids, I was at a party yesterday, and there were it was full of city people, full of the city folk. There was this one guy who I was talking to. He was, I think, 18, and he said that he had not gotten his driver's license yet. 18 years old, hadn't gotten his driver's license because he felt like he didn't really need it, because he's from New York. He came in there from New York, and he says, I don't need my driver's license. I can just walk, take train. I haven't needed one. I'm going, haven't needed one. You never know when you're going to need to drive anywhere. Don't matter if you live in New York or wherever. You don't think you need a driver's license. What are you talking about? So that, yeah. I gave him a little talk on the importance of a driver's license. Because after experiencing Trollinator, he needed to know. He needed to know. What do you mean Coke is ruined? You ever tried it? You ever tried this? Too much? I'm the Niller guy, and you're saying that this is too much Niller? I gauge the levels of vanilla around here. Do some vanilla experimenting, then come back to me about the Niller levels. Evening Ramirez, also now known as Butch Whispers. Typing in all lowercase, so I'm just reading that as hi. Hi. Ramirez has now turned to a different career path, which he's making ASMR now. So go check him out on Butch Whispers on YouTube. Next time there's a stream, like we could have used his ASMRs during the rush hour stream. So next time we're doing something where there ain't a lot of talking, a lot of yapping going on, just have him yap in lowercase for us. To work and take the bus to school at the time. I mean, yeah, 18 is not that's not the worst age to get your driver's license. It's just a good thing to have, and it's always good to try and get as soon as you can. As soon as you can get it. Just need a bunch of good training. Because again, you never know. Me doing ASMR? Come on, you know me better than that. I can't keep that quiet for that long. Yeah, can't hold my breath and yap same time. 20 when you got yours? Okay. Well, some of the first times I've been... Whoop, hold on. Yeah, that's a goner. If it lands just on top of the grass, that's fine, but... Yeah, kind of got on the dirt. Popping these peanuts because I thought these corn dogs would be my dinner. But as some of you may know, that batter could have been better. Batter most definitely could have been better. And that was one of my first times working with yeast. And you gotta really know what you're doing with yeast. So I'll be inquiring with my mother about what I could be doing with that dough, because I'm sure she knows. I'm sure she would know. So maybe it is salvageable. It looks a bit like biscuit dough, yeasted biscuit dough, but we'll see. We will see. But next cooking stream, I will have hopefully mastered the way of the yeast. Because yeast is an alive thing. It needs to eat, it needs nutrients. Can you chop down a tree for firewood on the stream? I mean, I haven't had to in a while, because there's a tree back that way. And then this tree that is more than enough firewood that I need. One of them's already cut up behind there. So if I find a tree that I think would be good, chopping up, we'll see. I might. But yeah, it'd have to be fallen trees, because we have enough we have enough of those. And yeah, just few minutes ago. Heard one fall back down there. Better butter batter? No butter in this batter. Water, salt, sugar, yeast, flour. Sir yeast infection. My yeast infection is named Say-Sack. But anyway, speaking of movies, I just watched a movie recently that I hadn't seen before. And it is the 1978 original Invasion of the Body Snatchers. Put the peanut, no, peanut's got salt on them. But you know what? Might just be me. Why is my screen going dark? I think it's just the light. I think it is just the light. I can't see the chat though. Oh, but yeah. May just be me, but I do not find that a whole lot of things go with peanuts. I'm more of a peanut purist. You know, that's why I was going on earlier this year about getting back into peanut butter and jelly sandwiches, because a whole lot of jelly just don't go with peanut butter for me, except fig jam. Fig jam, more specifically frog jam, fig, raspberry, orange, ginger jam. That seemed to be the only jam that I've found acceptable to go with peanuts. But other than that, not a whole lot goes with peanuts for me. But anyway, I was going to say, first two Terminator movies, I've seen the first one. Yeah, I've seen the first one. The first one's dumb, but you know, at least it was a sort of original idea. I did like it. I did like the first one. Especially like the end, where it turns into basically a Wallace and Gromit episode. With the Terminator skeleton walking around like it's like it's in a claymation video. Love that. Of course, love that. But I was going to say, yeah, 1978 original Invasion of the Body Snatchers I watched, and it just made me realize how many movies, shows rip it off, just blatantly rip it off. And now, since I've seen that one, which is where that kind of body snatcher alien parasite thing kind of first started, any other movie or show that does that I've seen has just been invalidated for me. You know, because they're just copying that, which was a more or less original idea. So yeah, anything that addresses or has that concept in it is invalid for me. Body Snatchers did it first, and it becomes real boring real fast after that. Only needed it once, and we were good on that. By the way, I forgot her name. The actress who played Elizabeth in Body Snatchers. Was she the same one who played Marion Ravenwood? Indiana Jones? Is that her? Looked like her. Skeeters. Put some more spray on. Just don't want to get it on the peanuts. Evening, Prestonian. And this is early for Prestonian. I must say, this is an early Prestonian. Oh, I know why. Captain Kira has not even started streaming yet. Well, this is when I usually start streaming, but down here an hour early. Looks like your mom's backyard. This is our road. As you've seen, this was the set. This is our fireworks set from the fireworks video. I think it was either this stump or this stump. Yeah, I think it was this stump. Me and Jack are both lighting the sticks. And the sticks. Lighting sticks and the sticks. That one. Iconic shot of us. Oh, man, what is wrong with my screen? There we go. About to grab dinner? Alrighty, what kind of dinner are you grabbing? I'd like to know. See, I like knowing things about my viewers. You know, my viewers are people to me. You know, not just viewers, not just channel helpers. Zach, you're surprised there's a 6th Terminator? There's a 7th Jurassic World movie. I think they'd stop after 4 or 5 for Terminator. Burgers, fries, and frozen margs. Oh. That sounds pretty good. Frozen margs. That does sound good right about now. Only if they got good amount of Niller in them. What was I saying? What was I saying earlier? Yeah, was that the same actress in Body Snatchers and Indiana Jones? I'm looking that up now, since you all don't seem to know. We've only been streaming 55 minutes? How about that? Screen keeps going dark. This is actually a new laptop, by the way. I haven't gotten the brightness settings all set. Hello? There we go. I have to use my phone as a chat reader. That okay? That isn't her. That is not her. Okay, yeah. Indiana Jones was Karen Allen. This was Brooke Adams. They look. Don't they look the same? Don't they look like they could be the same person? Playing Touch Grass Simulator. Take the pen. We've got the grass here. I don't need to simulate my grass. Take the pen. I don't know what kind of grass you all got out there, but I mean, look at this. Look at that. Some lush stuff. Oh man. Ain't got to simulate the true grass. Laggy. Didn't think that. Everything. Oh, what am I, Jack Choir? By the way, oh, thank you, Pastorian. Pastorian. Whatever. You respond to both names now, I assume. But yes, nice too, Craft. But yeah, this was the bottle of bug spray that was on the table in front of Jack, and he complained about getting bug bites and having nothing to do about it. This was on the table in front of him, in big red letters, "Buzz away," and he was helpless to the bugs. Oh, well, yeah, you too. Take the pen. But no, there's a whole Pastorian thing. I think Pastorian has become even more legitimized with all the, whatever the rhyme scheme is after that. In the Coke, water, sunflower oil, safflower oil. Oh, it should be good. What? You you all ain't gonna believe this. You ain't gonna believe this. There's something in here called vanillin. 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 This is why this is my favorite bug spray. I can tell. Like this stuff. It has a complex aroma, but I'd say you can even wear this as a cologne. You know, if the scent was more intensified, this is the best smelling bug spray I have ever used, and it's probably because of that vanillin, whatever that is. Yes. Cheers. Cheers to it. Guys, getting my wrists. It's gonna get in the Coke if I don't put it away from here as I'm spraying it. Spelling class. If you want to see that, I will give you all a spelling class. But you'll see why I would like to do that if I do it. Because it'll be very, very ironic. It will be extremely ironic. But if you want, I will give you all a spelling class. It'll be the best spelling class you've ever had. for the irony, for the total irony of the whole thing. Extract repels bugs. It does. It does. Yep. You can just douse yourself in some Niller. If you're a rich man, endless access to some excess Niller, just douse yourself in that. I would. I would. Man, if I got to that status, but yeah, you douse yourself in that. I knew there was one lady who told me, because apparently vinegar does that same thing. It's like, on one hand, there's vanilla, the best smelling thing ever, and then vinegar, the worst smelling thing, and they both repel bugs. They both do the trick. And there was this one lady, I remember I was out in public having a conversation with somebody about insects, mosquitoes, and insect repellent, and this kind of middle-aged lady overheard us, and she said, "Oh, I just go out and douse myself in vinegar and go out there, and it works perfectly every time." Going, okay, all right, well, great for you. You go at it. Normal bug spray and gasoline, but I don't think that's too weird. And you know what? No, when I went to the fair, 2 weeks ago? 2 weeks ago? I can't remember. No, it was last week. I'm getting my weeks. My weeks have been all mixed. But no, as I was at the fair, there was this whole section near the tractors, and they had the biggest selection of tractors, biggest showcase of tractors I had ever seen. But they had a whole lineup of just motors, all gas motors, and there's something about that scent. I could be around that. I can be around that scent. I'm not opposed to it at all. Don't know how that works. How that's supposed to work. Watching a bug spray. For this stuff, yes, please. Quantum Health. Quantum Health. That's an odd name, but please sponsor me. Please sponsor me. I will give you as much publicity as you so desire. Because I like a product. And Coca-Cola, you too, but only the Mexican kind. Only the Mexican kind. How have there been no advertisements for the Mexican Coca-Cola with the Breaking Bad characters? How have there been no advertisements with the Breaking Bad or the Better Call Saul characters, the Mexican characters for the Mexican Coke? They got Bryan Cranston to do a commercial for Popcorners. Popcorners. Something that I will not be trying. Just because of the name and the ways they tried to promote it. But no Mexican Coke ads? Come on. Smell Casey. Did you hear that? Did you just hear that owl? Do you all hear that? Oh no, Sayak, you have become Justin. What do you have to say about that, man? What you've done? What you've done to yourself? Yeah, but just because of those actors, you know, they made it good, not the popcorners. I bet popcorners taste like nothing. I can confidently say that I bet popcorners taste like nothing. And even if they put like cinnamon sugar on them, you taste the cinnamon sugar, but the chip itself tastes like nothing. But yeah, no, like it's perfect. Mexican Coca-Cola. This is the good product. The only real Coca-Cola comes from the other side of the border. I don't know what character I'm trying to do. I'm one of them. Mexican Coca-Cola. The only beverage up to Pollos Hermanos standards. Something like that. Hey, I could do a demo ad for them. But yeah, did any of you hear that owl? It's owl out at 7:19 p.m. The sun's starting to set too. Oh, there we go. Now we're lit up. You messaged me. Oh. Shoot a gun for us. I wish you to. Well, you can maybe organize a private Discord stream. But against Discord standards, no, JTNSB was waving his AR around, right? His AR, right? So now maybe private Discord stream for that. I went last week. I got invited to this one church by somebody I know, hour away, and I met basically everyone at that whole church. It's a big church. Not really at mega church level, but big. Whole lot of people there, a couple hundred people, I'd say. But I met this guy, and we got to talking about, you know, different parts of the state, and, you know, things that he did and things that his kids were doing. This older guy, and he just invited me to this thing at his house. Where he was just gonna be having a bunch of guys over to, you know, shoot pistols and, you know, ride some four-wheelers. I've just met this guy. I think his name was Joe or something. If he even remembers my name. But yeah, we had only been talking for just a couple minutes after meeting, and I get invited to this cookout of his. And it's an hour away, and had a little time conflict, but maybe I should have gone. Maybe I should have gone. There's shooting channels. Yeah. That's a good point. I am subscribed to this guy on YouTube. You all should check him out. Hickok45. Go open up another tab. Check out Mr. Hickok45. You will find it rewarding. But yeah, no, that's my favorite gun channel. That guy. And but yeah, I hadn't thought of that. But I think maybe all you need is some safety glasses, some earplugs, or earmuffs, and be in front of targets. Like maybe that's like maybe if I just brought out if I brought out gun of any size out here, I could. I don't have targets. I just have to put on like the safety glasses and the earplugs, and it would be legitimate because those channels seem to get a pass. Not monetized. Yeah, but like on stream, yeah, I'm pretty sure if it is streamed, not sure. Can gun channels stream? They should be able to. GHNSB watches what? I clicked onto one of Ross's live streams that he did. I think it might have been his last live stream that he had done like last year or 2 years ago. GHNSB and Tim Leonard. GHNSB, Tim Leonard, and you were on there too, right? I think I saw, yeah, GHNSB, Tim Leonard, and you in the chat, and one of them was a moderator. Who was it? I think it might have been Tim Leonard who was a moderator. But yeah, that was so funny. I just popped on, and all three of them were on there, and I've been watching Ross for years, since 2020, I think. I had no idea any of them knew about Ross or Ross fans. How did Tim Leonard become a mod? That's what I'd like to know. Jensen, oh yeah, Jensen did cross my mind. I remember that. Or no, I'm confusing him with that kid that Jack watched on stream. Who was that video of him shooting with his dad and almost turned around with the rifle. Yeah, I mean, the only product that came out of that, Josh, was the photo of Alex running over GHNSB on a little Mr. Magoo car. During that, so his parents, does he live with his parents? Does he? No, wait. He lives with his fiance, and she came on and was reading the chat. Was asking who Chelsea was. Impromptu gun stram. Maybe we'll start with that. Maybe we can start with that next time. Because I've been streaming for long enough. Does get taken down, then we'd lose some content. But maybe to just experiment next time. Yeah, you were the moderator. Okay. How did you become a moderator for him? Red Wolf, yeah. Yeah, no, Jensen. I remember Jensen. He was the guy who'd call in and end the streams. Yeah. I wasn't. No, I saw the playback of the stream right before he took it down. So he was probably still passed out as I was watching that, and I sent it to Jack, and Jack saw a little bit of it, but he did not get to put it on stream. Did not get to show it on stream, unfortunately. Telling idiots not to spam, and you were just given moderator. I guess that makes sense. That is kind of how the first moderator role assignments go for streamers who don't have moderators. You know, like for the first moderators, that's usually how it goes. Just some guy being a noble seeming servant. You know, I get it. I hope her community absence is going well for her. Takedowns. Oh, man, I'm picturing those messages. I am picturing those messages. I know that guy. I know my brother well enough to know that that is 100% something that he would have done. Like sticks. I'm in a predicament. I don't know how to get my stream off YouTube. I was drunk. My wife's now mad at me. How do I get it off? I don't know how to get it off. Don't want people seeing this. $30? You were? Who made your moderator? Steven? Probably Steven. Okay, come on. I'm his brother. I'm his best brother. I wouldn't have done that. I would have left him to figure it out on his own. Come on now. Man. If only it was up a little while longer. Oh, man. Yeah, it's the easiest thing in the world. A video on how to delete the stream. That did not even cross my mind. A video on how to delete your stream. A video. Just click delete. Oh. Yeah, I remember your last days on Waffle Pone. There were something. That sunshine. Get my guitar off the ground. Yeah. Sunshine in the sticks. Earlier today, that song by John Denver, Sunshine on My Shoulders, was going through my head. Can see why. Yeah. And he was surprised. And he was surprised that he did that. Gonna play the harp again? We'll just have to stick around, man. Outdoor guitar session? Oh yeah. If you were here at the intro, that was what I was doing for the intro music. Do a cartwheel. I know I haven't done one. Maybe with enough Niller. Maybe with enough Niller in me. Like, is there an established percentage of people who can just are just naturally good at cartwheels, and others who just flop at it. Is there an established percentage of that? Is there some kind of neurological connection? Is there some kind of study on the people who can just naturally automatically do cartwheels and the others who just can't? I just thought of that. Is there? Could be something to study. So any neurologists out there, you could propose that. Well, just stick around to the end then. Oh, great response, Morty. Response. Get hooked to sing. Like we haven't been trying that for the past, 2 months? Like Creed Bratton? They're easy. That's the thing. There's some kind of, I don't know if it's some like 50-50 of the people who are just natural at it, find it easy, and the others who just can't get it. So you find them easy. Have you had to practice at them, or could you just do them? But yeah, I wouldn't think they're hard. Just some people just ain't good at them. MIA, he's been active on Discord, but pretty much only there. Saysack. Clip or it didn't happen. And don't go telling me that there ain't no footage of you being absolutely drunk out of your mind and doing a flawless cartwheel. Well, thank you, Josh Calderon, for the 250. I fixed British Brian earlier. I fixed the guy. What is going on? He didn't read the message. I didn't hear him read the message. I fixed him. I fixed British Brian. I thought I did. Okay, you're a cheerleader and gymnast. Well, maybe that's how you practiced. I'm talking about the people who are just naturally good at it. Or maybe you were. Wait, lying about what? Did I fix Brian? Let me go back and check. It didn't do the burgers on. No, it didn't. It didn't. But thank you very much for the 250 anyway. Blushing over what? Blushing over what now? Okay, let's see. I'm going back to Streamlabs. Okay. Just did what I did before. Maybe that should work. To be able to do a standing backflip, put on a few extra pounds after getting married. I see how it is. A standing backflip. So were you just always good at that, or did you have to practice, or were you in gymnastics as well? I don't know anybody who could do a backflip. Mm, no, I knew one guy who could, but he did gymnastics. But yeah, I've never heard of anybody who wasn't a gymnast who could do a backflip. Yeah, Bristonian, he's a little bamboozled right now. The guy kept yelling and spidering up a wall for some reason. Yeah, that's why I've been afraid to go. I'm afraid of spiders. I don't know if the colors are the same as you can see here, but it's gorgeous yellow light coming down through the leaves. Yeah, you can see it there. Screen's going dark. Screen's going dark again. Yeah, I'll use my phone as a chat reader. Practice on a neighbor's trampoline. Oh, okay. Yeah, trampolines can help. I never had a trampoline because, yeah, there is no flat surface, even here, nowhere near as flat as you need for a trampoline. But that does not stop a whole lot of people from putting them. We have some neighbors who have their trampoline on a hill that is just about as steep as this incline right here. So they have their trampoline just right here. So that hadn't stopped them, but I never got one. Nor was I that interested in one. But yeah, that can help. Who was that? Do we have a friend? Toad? Mouse? A vole? Oh, right before I started the stream, I was walking over here and I saw a little snake. A little snake slithering across the driveway. A little ringneck. First snake I've seen all year for some reason. It's been fine snake weather out most of the summer, but for some reason I've just only seen the first one now. It's gaslighting. Guy's gaslighting. Come on. Build a fire. Maybe in the road. I'll build a fire in the road. Definitely not gonna do it on the grass. I would get evicted, even though we ain't even got evictions here. They'd make evictions possible here. DJ Crew, good to see you, man. First appearance of DJ Crew in these streams. Yeah, good having you. Good having you. Thanks for joining the server again. Yeah, we have DJ Crew in the house of the mother-in-laws. Man is back. Man, yeah. Come on, take the pen. You should know better than to do this to Bristonian again. Well, yeah, great having DJ Crew back. So, I know you're wondering where he's at. He's here now. We got him. But yeah, welcome to the stream. We're not usually outside, but we sometimes are. I much prefer this to my stream room, but the stream room is the regular location. Because we have stuff in there. But here, I mean, this is usually all I need. Yeah, oh. And there's things going on my server I need to attend to. This won't take but a second. Alright, there we go. Crisis averted. Yes, come on, Morty. Just call sticks the B word? I don't think you know better than that. But yeah, Morty says cartwheel again. Let's see how much Niller we have left. But not too sure how far I can. What did I just click? Not too sure how far I can stray with this before losing the connection. Oh, there's my screen. Yeah, if I'm lagging or anything, let me know. Yep, it does. Yeah, from what I'm seeing on the stream here. Oh yeah, there we go. I looked at it on my phone. Oh yeah, look at that. Who's that? See if we can catch who that is. It's behind the tree line. Wonder who that was. I got some good sun in my eye. So it's like, what did you expect to happen? Saw something behind the trees? Who'd you see? Mothy? The woodline monster? Actually, you're looking at the woodline monster right now. That was me the whole time, actually. I was the one coming from the woodline. Cheers, Crivercraft. Cheers, man. If I was near it, I'd raise my Nillard Coke to you. An ARG. ARG. No, nothing too haunted about these woods that I know of, that I've experienced. Yeah, nice place. Peaceful, pleasant. All I could ask for. Yeah, come on. You thought that the first one was real Terminator? That was just some cheaply made prop. That's why it moved like that. That's why it was able to get destroyed like it did. That was just a decoy. Distraction. Sure am, Sticks. And you also can be one too. You can. Oh, there is that light. There. Somebody please tell me what the word finna means. Well, it's a replacement for the word gonna, as in going to. Where it came from, I have no clue. And I wish whatever the source was died before that word's creation. Whatever the source is. So I have not appreciated that word. Not being used a whole lot anymore, but it was an unpleasant period of time when it was being used in excess. Okay, yeah. So, use in a sentence. The only time I'll ever use it is by quoting the one time I found it funny when it was used, which is, okay, y'all, I'm gonna fry some chicken, but first we finna wash the meat. I don't know why everybody making a big uproar about washing the meat. I just washed the meat, so I don't want to be hearing nobody saying nothing about I didn't wash that dirty meat. You ever seen that? This is the guy who washed his chicken with soap on a Facebook live stream. Finna beat off a boss. I'd substitute or remove one of those words if I were you. Who told you to wash the meat with dish detergent? Somebody said wash the meat. My friend girl, Bubba, just told me to wash the meat. She said wash the meat. Who told you to wash the meat with dish detergent? Somebody said wash the meat. Not with soap. Not with soap. Oh, I'm in this. One of my favorite videos that I've ever seen. Yeah, six ball. Look it up. Man washes chicken with, or I think the video is called, the original video is called "Gotta Wash That Chicken." Yeah, it's a guy on like Facebook Live. Somebody told him to wash the chicken, and he washes it with blue Gain dish soap. No, have you been waiting for that, Sasak? Something you've been looking forward to? There, said it. What are you gonna do about it? First time cooking? I don't think so, because he said, I know everybody's gonna be saying, you don't know how to fry chicken. You don't know how to fry chicken. I do know how to fry chicken. I have no problem with frying chicken. And he had a sizable audience, so I assume that he has done these cooking streams before. And since apparently he knew everybody was going to be saying that he couldn't fry chicken, then he's gotten some feedback before, I assume. But that was posted on YouTube. The original, I think the original YouTube posting was by RM Videos, that channel that posts a bunch of videos that have gone viral. But where it came from, I don't know. I'm not sure. My name is Earl. No, or I've heard of it. I have heard. Add to. I can't say no. I cannot say no. Oh, good, babe. His iPhone in the microwave. I've told him to charge. Yeah, it's a microwave. It if it can cook the food in the microwaves, if it can cook food that instantly, think of how fast it's going to charge your phone. Man, how has nobody thought of that? A phone charging microwave. I could sell that. It'd be a total scam, but I could do that. Could pull that one over on a lot of people. I don't know what it is about my laptop fading its brightness. 22. And starting an MLM. However the sticks, Elia, or however the hell you're first. Okay. Then Casey, whatever that means. Oh man. Anyway. Want to go over the hill with me? Come on. Let's go over the hill. Find a nice little spot. Nice little spot in the tree. About that. Anyway, if I knew what an MLM was, might be interested. Skeeter. Multi-level, yes, yeah. The nice way of saying pyramid scheme. No, good, good on you. Saying it the nice way. Where Jace? I'll tell him. You're calling for him. Oh, shoot. I know where he is. He ain't on YouTube because he got terminated. His account got terminated. Did you ever expect that? Have you seen Sharknado? I have. I have seen the first Sharknado. In fact, I have. Should I see the second one? Yes, I should. You all have to remind me. Watch the second Sharknado. Because I will. I will. I tell you something crazy. My uncle does not like movies. My uncle does not like movies. Just doesn't get anything out of him. Except for one. Which is Sharknado. Sharknado is the only movie that he likes. Yeah, I can't explain it either. Hold your questions for never. Because that one I will never be able to get to the bottom of. That one I'll never be able to crack. Yeah, when Sharknado's relevant, when Sharknado is the most relevant thing you've said on an outdoor stream in the woods. Oh, that is a good first step for Morty. Why he got terminated? He said he got some strikes on his channel because of making threats. I think that's what the strikes were for, making threats toward other people. In those videos where he would just say that he wants to go over and box whoever. I think that was it. I think that just about did it for YouTube. Aubrey Peebles? I feel like I've heard of that name before. Hold on. Didn't bring my Niller Coke. Or the bug spray. Reported his video about you? Come on now. Come on, you reported Jace's video about you. You shouldn't have admitted that. Man, that's just a gap in character. That is a character gap right there, Josh. Come on now. Come on now. You're a bigger man than that. Jace Nato. Since he's out of his... Who is coming down the road? Do you hear that? What is that? There's somebody coming down the road. I should scare them. It's my neighbor. Just decided to weed whack. That is hilarious. I was wondering if he was gonna go over and do that. I was wondering, but I thought I would just be there, and he would just walk into the stream. But right as I've come down here, that is actually hilarious. Is he just weed whacking, or is he? I think he's just weed whacking. Is he gonna do this whole field? I need to move locations. I need to. Where do I go? Is he just going to... just doing the edge of the road, or... he's gonna do this whole... Oh, nobody weed whacks a... Nobody weed whacks a whole field, right? I'm gonna do it on the side of the road. Alright? Never used a weed whacker, never had to. Because, I ain't got a lawn on my property. Shark went and he deleted the video right after. The two of you, man. There's something off kilter in your relationship, Josh and Jace. We'll see if he makes another round back. And see if he goes away then. But if not, I'm gonna have to move. I might have to just move. But like I said, I have never weed whacked. I have never whacked it. I'm talking about it, yeah, but I have never. I was thinking I might go over here and play guitar. But, you know, I don't need to, because this guy's already shredding. Form that you regret that you regretted. Have you ever stood on a platform that you regretted stepping onto? I.e. it was too wet, secret chat door, too hot, etc. Deep ones tonight. Oh, I'm sure. I'm sure about that. Probably more times than I can remember. Yeah. But since before I can remember, I was climbing on things, climbing up things, balancing on things. Ever since I was a wee lad. Many things, probably a whole lot less stable than I had anticipated. Who's messaging me? Yeah, probably several times. What do you want to bet? Is he gonna go after way? Is he gonna go away after this? Or am I just gonna have to go away? I'm not gonna tell my neighbor off. Hey. If you need me to get out of your way, that's fine. What? If you need me to get out of your way, that's fine. I think I dropped my power bank here. I'm just, doing some work on my laptop. Very nice to come down out here. Oh, there goes my phone. Hold on. I'll be out of your way in a second. was planning on doing his whole lawn. I'm going to go out of the range of my Wi-Fi. What is the range of my Wi-Fi? Here, we're gonna find another tree. Slightly less intact tree, but it'll do. Man, what did I miss? Awkward. I mean, he just came up to me with the weed whacker. It's like it's about to whack the edges of my boots off. Lied to him? No. Was I not doing work on my computer? Was I not doing work on my computer? My work is my streams. Did I lie? He asked for you to move for a minute. Yeah, like I said, he just was about to come up and whack me off. About to whack me off with that thing. About to whack me off with that long electric device. And he wasn't even looking at me. I was wondering if he even knew I was there. But I just stood up and he looked at me with no with zero change in his face. Man, yeah, he is one of the most deadpan people I've ever known. Oh, so that is what I should have expected. If anyone would do that, it'd be him. What car is that? The Scout. Sitting on a bunch of broken up logs. Ain't really particularly a best one to sit on. Here, I'll bring one over. Good sitting one, I think. There we go. There. Yep, it's it's a pretty good car. Usually a pretty good car. Yeah, I'm a great grandpa's Scout. Use that to scout out some areas for, where oil shale was in Colorado, and back when he was working for Mobil Oil. And I'm doing a lot for them in this car. It does need some work. Gonna get done on it soon, hopefully. I'm gonna be getting back to driving that thing around. cartwheel on the car? No way, man. Ain't nobody putting their boots up on my car. Not even me. It's like in that the Hicktown video of Jason Aldean. Got those girls standing up on top of his hood. I'm going, no way in the world are you doing that. No way in no world are you getting up on my truck's hood. Getting dirty boot prints all over my hood and my roof. But it could hold it. Could hold it. Some real steel. Real steel in that vehicle. And a proper bumper. This is what a bumper is. If any of y'all were unaware. That is what a proper bumper is. That plastic stuff that just you can practically rip off the front of your car. I mean, okay, but why that one in particular? Why this one? Odd screenshot, odd moment to screenshot, but you know what? My sense of humor works in the ways of utter randomness, so gold medal there, SASAC. Cart pusher champion, why don't he pull up in his taco truck? You know, have a truck meet. My Scout, his taco truck. Good, yeah. Yep. It's random. You can't really, for the unacquainted, you can't tell what I am doing, or I'm about to do. I'm either sliding down the hill, or waking up from sleeping sideways on the grass. Yeah, something about that. Something about that there. Yeah, that photo is me attempting a cartwheel. All you need to all you need to know. HRV, Parkway in the back. Well, come on over, man. Yeah, we were talking about that Quiver Crew mass meetup. When is it? What's it gonna be? Wait a minute. My peanuts. They were over there by where he was weed whacking. My sign. My guitar. I didn't even think about that. He just weed whacked right where my stuff was. What, do I look cross-nillered in this one? Is that its significance? Yeah, no, that's in Diana. That is the center. That is the not so glamorous centerpiece of it all. The whole region. And that doesn't mean there's anything bad about it, but we are the centerpiece, and ain't got too much that's fancy in it. But, you know, good quality. Centerpiece that ain't going nowhere. fixed centerpiece. But yeah, I have to go check on my stuff. If you give me one moment to do that. Oh. I almost see me do a cartwheel. I almost did a barrel roll. Or a barrel walk roll. On this log. Oh. Uncovered a worm. A couple worms. Okay, I gotta check on my stuff after doing that before falling on my head. Oh. So, found all my stuff. Forgot about the Nilla paste, and I had a marker, dry erase marker, that I was using to touch up the board with, and he moved all of them to the side over onto my driveway. Good that he. Wait a minute. There's something he didn't catch. Oh dang, my bottle opener. I think that fell out of my pocket. I think that bottle opener is still there. I think if his weed whacker hit the bottle opener, my metal bottle opener, I think we would have heard it. I think we would have heard that. Yeah, I'm not just talking about Indianapolis. I'm just talking about Indiana as a state. Centerpiece of the Midwest. Yep, exactly. You look at me and you don't just see a guy, you see opportunity. Santa Goon, sure. Sure, man. And if we get enough, perhaps it can be persuasion enough to get Casey finally make his way on over. Man, but yeah, that guy was just about pretending that I wasn't even there. Could go spy on him, but I ain't doing that today. Not today, at least. Oh, and my guitar case was open, by the way. My guitar case was open, so he just moved an open guitar case with my guitar in it. Okay. Nothing done to the tuning. That was good. But no, like I showed you, he had his lawnmower over there. An alien looking lawnmower. What do you need that high tech of a lawnmower for? I ain't got the pics. Actually, yeah, I do. Hold on a second. Casey, I might do it. Casey, I might just do it. Do you really want to make me do it? Casey, I have it pulled up. I may not have it on OBS. But he didn't take my gallery into account. Casey, giving you one final warning. You want to keep us second guessing where you're at? Your move, man. This gonna be your move? Alrighty. Reap what you sow. Oh look, I can zoom in now. Haha, since on my phone I can zoom in. Look. Oh, look at this dude. Look at that. This guy. Right here. Yeah, Casey. What do you think of that? And the other one too. I was pleased. I was pleased that day. Yeah, Casey. It's just how it happens. Just how it happens, I'm afraid. These ones you have heard before. I think they're good enough. Quarter and ball, pick your stick, they're hanging on the wall. Aim low, shoot it slow, fall for it all when you never know. There's a black 8, won't go straight. Scratch every match and your easy bait for a cue shot. Shooting his mark to a payday giveaway in the dark. Lucy and your man's been out rambling. What will he be bringing home to you? On the winds, the sing of whiskey shout, it's a fool's game. Calling my name, I let go with the flow, but it's all the same. Bad dice, snake eyes twice, getting burned till you learn what you sacrifice to a crack shark, rolling his mark to a payday giveaway in the dark. Lucy and your man's been out rambling. Oh, what will he be bringing home to you? On the winds that sing of whiskey, wine, and gambling, the eagle screamed no sooner than he flew. Okay. Okay, take the pen. Will do. Yeah, just have to let me know. After that, Morty. So Sticks. So Sticks? Well, thank you, Sticks. Thank you, Sticks. Kyle Garnica, good to see you. Good to see you, my guy. Good job, thank you very much. Thank you, Carl. A little bit of practicing I had before the stream. Hope I can definitely remember the lyrics. I think so. Oh yeah, great having you. Great having you, my guy. Yeah, the stream's taking a couple different turns. First was it's me on a log out in the field giving advice. And then tried to go sit in a peaceful spot by a downed tree. Then my neighbor came over and mowed us out, as in started mowing his lawn and almost chopped off my ankles with his weed whacker. So we had to move over here. And now we're doing this. Good segue. Good segue, I think. Yeah, I'm missing his campfire. Yeah, except for all these little low branches here. We're gonna create a wildfire real quick. We made a campfire right here. But 'tis the spot for it. Yourself aside, you know there ain't no place to hide, 'cause somewhere between their eyes the truth is sleeping. And it's time we'd come to learn that the ones they're trying to burn are not that much concerned with thoughts you're keeping. We gotta live for the right and pray for the wrong, and get high on the love where we all belong. The devil may be strong, but we can't beat him. We've been waiting through the night for a brand new dawn, and getting it together shouldn't take that long till everyone can sing this song of freedom. Give your soul a chance to grow in the love that you can show to to someone who does not know that he is living. When you see a brother fall, you gotta know you're just as small. The greatest gift inside us all is the gift of giving. Yeah, we gotta live for the right and pray for the wrong, and get high on the love where we all belong. The devil may be strong, but we can beat him. We've been waiting through the night for a brand new dawn, and getting it together shouldn't take that long till everyone can sing this song of freedom. Said and done, we're gonna need us everyone, and we got nowhere to run if we are dying. When you stall it for a while, but when you're on that final mile, it gets so hard to smile through all this lying. Yeah, we gotta live for the right and pray for the wrong, and get high on the love where we all belong. The devil may be strong, but we can beat him. Yeah, we've been waiting through the night for a brand new dawn, and getting it together shouldn't take that long till everyone can sing this song of freedom. Till everyone will sing this song of freedom. Till everyone will sing this song of freedom. Mosquito giving me some good applause. Do you like Hershey's? I have not eaten anything Hershey's related probably since 2009. 10. Hershey's not that good. Oh, there's some of that Niller at the bottom of that. bottom of the bottle. Or is that Niller? Some Niller seeds. Huh. Huh. Who messaging? Oh. Those random notifications during my stream, and they're all like Discord reaction notifications. Oh, one's a heart from Elia. Very nice. Nice as well. So how are we all doing? Have not been checking in with you all in a while. How are we today? Kyle Garnica, our minds are on the same track. I've been doing okay. Things this week and last week have not been going as planned, not as I had hoped, but we really do not have much to complain about. I don't, at least. Even then, I don't have much to complain about because of all I do have, all I am able to do, all that we have been blessed to be able to do. Cannot complain. I have no reason to complain. So it's been fine so far. But how are you all doing? We'll say one thing I have gotten to do amongst everything else that hadn't been working out. Some songwriting. I haven't been able to do that. I was doing some composition earlier today. Okay, now you look what the cat dragged in. Look what Tori's cat dragged in. You're here for how long you been here? Did you try to take a break from these streams, Casey? Live and breathe, yeah, it's all that matters. Yep. It's been the case for a long time. Just got to be getting used to it. Been gaming a lot lately. Yeah, what kind of games? What kind of games you been playing? Discovered this chord today. Oh, this is it. Oh, it's this. I keep using it. I don't even know what it's called. D augmented? I should know. Mr. Music Theory should know. But not too familiar with guitar. Welcome, JD man. Oh, alright, good to see you again. JD man, Nate Dogg. How are ya? Too bad I don't know much 80s rock, or else I'd play some for you and Sasak. That a Bronco? Scout. International Harvester. Yep. Yep. There it is. Playing a game called Immortals. Oh, pretty cool. Been playing guitar. I've been playing guitar with seriousness probably not even a year at this point. Probably, yeah, close to probably around August of last year, more late August, that I really started playing it seriously. I knew one song back in February of last year. Tried to learn for Valentine's Day. I remember the chords to it, but I don't remember the sequence of them. But that was about it. But then I really started trying to get into it about a year ago. But actually, I do kind of know. Yeah, I mean, this is pretty much the only chords that are in it. But this is much 80s that I know. If I knew the chords to it. You know, yeah, Carl, I'm kind of surprised at how far I've come on it since then, but once you get the hang of guitar, it's not too hard. And I've not been learning too many hard things. You know, chords are fine, except for bar chords. It's still hard for me. But yeah, some riffs. I know some riffs. Anybody know what that one's from? That's an identifiable one, so if you know that song, you know where that's from. Morgan needs to pick up his brother. He does. We do need to impose some penalties for if he doesn't. Brother's been out sitting there in the rain. Sounds like you're natural. Well, thank you, man. I hadn't thought that, but I do appreciate that. I know. This is one I know. Oh, the Glendy Burke is a mighty fine boat with a mighty fine captain too. He sits up top on the hurricane deck and he keeps his eyes on the crew. Well, I can't stay here 'cause the work's too hard. I have to leave this town. It's fare thee well, I'll take a little ride when the Glendy Burke comes down. And it's all for Louisiana, I'm bound to leave this town. I'll take my duds and tote 'em on my back when the Glendy Burke comes down. Oh, the Glendy Burke has a funny old crew and they sing this boatman's song. They burn the pitch and the pine nut too for to shove the boat along. Well, it goes up and the engine roars, the wheels go round and round. It's fare thee well, I'll take a little ride when the Glendy Burke comes down. And it's all for Louisiana, I'm bound to leave this town. I'll take my duds and tote 'em on my back when the Glendy Burke comes down. Yeah. Still getting there. Definitely still getting there. He sings. You never heard me before? I have done several of my streams. Start making some music. Yeah, I've going to start recording this one song actually that I'm going to be releasing as a record. So record that and then get to releasing. Not too familiar with how that process goes, but I'll find out what I can about it. But yeah, I definitely want to get things out and I'm making progress on that. But yeah, that's only a third verse to that song. I can't particularly remember. But what's another one? Yeah, there was another one in mind that I had. Oh yeah. Well, you can't find a way to make ends meet, so you find yourself a friend to cheat. What are you gonna do when there ain't no friends around? There'll always be a helping hand if you show some love to your brother man. Father, let your light shine down. Yeah, Father, let your light shine down. Gonna see where peace and happiness really can be found. Yeah, like before, it's oh so true. The children know not what to do. So Father, let your light shine down. Well, listening to the evening news could give you the call to sing the blues. It's a right race crisis, something to hear sounds. Well, let the world do what it pleases. Ain't gotta worry if you got Jesus. Father, let your light shine down. Yeah, Father, let your light shine down. Gonna see where peace and happiness really can be found. Yeah, like before, it's oh so true. The children know not what to do. So Father, let your light shine down. Trip you're taking costs you more than a price of bulk to make the score. When you get so high, you're 6 feet underground. Roll down your sleeve and find survival. Wipe all the dust off your family Bible. Father, let your light shine down. Yeah, Father, let your light shine down. Gonna see where peace and happiness really can be found. Yeah, like before, it's oh so true. The children know not what to do. So Father, let your light shine down. Yeah, like before, it's oh so true. The children know not what to do. So Father, let your light shine down. So Father, let your light shine down. First time, yeah, I thought so. Not bad, thank you. Thank you, D-Man. Hope he's had a productive day of lawn mowing. Got some Johnny Cash to your voice. I've gotten that one before. I had not ever expected I would get that, but I have, and I do know a Johnny Cash song. I'm not as much of an accomplished guitarist to play it without retuning, without modifying the tune a little bit. Hold on. I'll get there. There we are. Oh, hold on a minute. Might have been a bit much for my high E string. for some reason, I might just not have to not play the last string, 'cause it ain't tuning up like I was intending. But anyway, yeah, no, here's the without playing the last string, the one Johnny Cash song I know. No, hold on. Everybody knows where you go when the sun goes down. I think you only live to see the lights uptown. I wasted my time when I would try. 'Cause when the lights have lost their glow, you cry. I lie awake at night and wait till you come in. You stay a little while and then you're gone again. Every question that I ask, I get a lie. For every lie you tell, you're gonna cry. You're gonna cry, and you'll cry alone. It'll hurt when you cry alone, and everyone's forgotten and you're left on your own. You're gonna cry. When your fickle love gets old, no one will care for you. Then you wake up. When your fickle love gets old, no one will care for you. I'll skip that verse. When I remind you of all this, you'll cry. You're gonna cry, and you'll cry alone. When everyone's forgotten and you're left on your own, you're gonna cry. Yeah, anyway, I'll have to learn how to play this without retuning it again. And remember all the lyrics to it. But yeah, that's the first song Mr. Cash ever recorded. Unique tone. I will say yes. Unique tone. Unique is right. Yeah, I don't know much of anybody else who sounds like I do. But yeah, I will be putting out my own things as soon as I can. Definitely will. But if Mr. Hook's Logan was here, we'd probably sing this one we have together before. Song that we are on, even with our very, very different, almost very, very different taste of music. We both can agree that this is one we both like a lot. Which I'll need to pull up the lyrics for. I know about 2 verses, here. Okay, here we go. I want to spray myself a little more. Maybe. These skeeters and bugs alike, they like me. Okay. There we go. Down in the willow garden, where he and his love did meet, as they sat a-courting, his love went off to sleep. He had a bottle of burgundy wine. His love she did not know. So he poisoned that dear little girl along the banks below. He drew a saber right through her. It was a bloody knife. He threw her in the river. Oh, what a ghastly sight. My father often told me that money would set me free if I would murder that dear little girl whose name was Rose Connolly. My father sits at his cabin door, wiping his tear-dimmed eyes, 'cause only son soon shall walk to yonder scaffold high. My race is run beneath the sun. The scaffold now waits for me, for he did murder that dear little girl whose name was Rose Connolly. Mosquito. Oh yeah, they've been here ever since oh, there, you can't see me at all, can you? Well, going dark for such a dark song. How appropriate. Dark real fast. That was before I knew it. Guys, I'm back. How's your dinner? How's dinner, my guy? Stickspell, Quivercraft, cool, nice guy too. I agree, Casey. I'm in total agreement, my guy. Worse the camera quality gets. Is it bad? We having bad quality here? Anyway. We ain't done. One little segment left. Load up the guitar though. My nuts are out here. Hopefully none of the critters gotten in them. Well, better than them being whacked. Great, had a loaded burger, sweet potato fries. Mark, long time, buddy. Yeah, if they're good sweet potato fries, then great. A lot of lousy sweet potato fries I've had, but hopefully they knew what they're doing. It ain't hard to do good sweet potato fries, but exceptionally easy to do bad sweet potato fries. So hopefully they were the good kind. A loaded burger. What was it loaded with? A bunch of extra stuff, or just more of the usual toppings? It's going up. Yeah, I could imagine. Yeah. Over there, it just went down over there, and that I believe is the way to Sweden. I'll jump up and down a bunch and wave. Maybe you'll see me. Yes, I believe that's Swedenville. Over that way. But yeah, I'm really glad that the laptop's able to work at this distance from the house. Man, I bought a lot of stuff out of here. I wasn't even thinking I would stream this long. I'll bring it all in together. So I could go into the garage, put some of the stuff in the garage, but it's the garage, not here. I'm getting it. I'm getting it together. Oh. Is there drag racing going on out there? Oh, it's just the crotch rocketers. Not sure if you can hear that or not. Did any of you hear that owl that was out earlier? I would have liked you all to hear that. Because we got some big, big owls out here. Big great horned owls. Where'd you go? I'm still here. Right here. Six Bell just said play some Rush Hour. For some reason I read Rush as meth. I was thinking you were trying to give out a meth request. Man, why don't you give me some meth requests? Could use some of those. But no, Kyle, if you're asking where I went, in terms of where I'm at, just outside my house. Just outside my house. See. Nope, can't see the house. The Blair Witch. Gonna get kidnapped on my own property? I think not. Well, it ain't impossible. That ain't impossible. But improbable. All this stuff balanced on the stream starting soon board. Hold on. There we go. Surprise, more darkness. back in here. Could any of you have predicted this would be where we were ending up? Mauled by a bear. We actually have had a bear sighting close to here, a county over, but I haven't seen one on the property. Definitely not up by the house. But mauled by a bear in your own driveway? You think so? Turn this brightness up on my screen. Anyway, I don't exactly know how to figure that out yet. Go ghost hunting? I wanted to go ghost hunting with Pace when he was here. Perhaps next time. Perhaps next time in the frigid winter time. Yeah, this is not a real ghostly place, I must say. Not even my neighbors have experienced much of anything, except for, one of my neighbors. Heard some rumors about some things, but that's on the other end of the road. Yeah, I wasn't sure we were going to be streaming this late, so that we'd have to put on the light. Close up, sir. Belt buckle. When? When your stream might be backed up. Yes, Six Bell. If you're the Swede, so you wouldn't be minding the frigid cold winter temperatures. They're probably nothing to you. They're probably nothing at all to you. But Pace, not sure. I'll be able to handle it. I know I will, but yeah, most definitely tag along with us for that. That'd make it all the more better. Yeah, who knows what all we're going to get into when Pace is back and brings you along. No, we have some good times out here in the corn fields. Did Ylia leave? What? My house? Did Ylia leave my house? Is that what you were asking? Did she leave? I mean, this is a YouTube chat. She can have it on. Just come and go whenever she pleases. Dirtman. Ratman. What? Prestonian. I thought twice before saying that because I thought you might take that seriously. Man, does this happen in your daily life commonly? Do things kind of go over your head? That's fine. That's all fine. Uh, but just wonder if that's just kind of in your character. Yep, Mrs. Monster. Mrs. Monster is still here. How we like it. But anyway. Since we got the guitar, you all got the guitar. Why not? Hold on. There we go. Yeah, you know it. You know it, Sticksville. Yeah, I don't sweat or perspire. I just glow. I just glow. No, it was take the pen, being take the pen. Something that you have to get accustomed to, but easy to get used to. Yep, there is my Mrs. Monster. Yeah, I know, Josh. Ratman's just your new name. That's just your new name. Hadn't seen Take the Pen forever. You know Quivercraft was Take the Pen, right? You know that was him. A second. Stick spell. Man, he's here. He's here at Stone, always here. Okay, that is enough of Josh Calderon's trolling for tonight. You are done for. There we go. Alright, I missed that message. I thought you were referring to something else. But no, yeah, still, that's... You have broken through the ice, the thin ice. Oh, no, that's fine. That is fine. I just assume everyone knows that it is him. Stickspell says, play a love song. Well, upside down pineapple, play me out. Play me out then. Yes, thank you very much. Thank you very much, Sixpo. But that ain't what we're going to be sending you all off on tonight. Yeah, you think I would forget? You think I would forget, Sixpo? I just thought of another one though. I just thought of something I did not think of before. Do have to pull up the chords for this one. Okay. Sticks Bell, when you suggested that, I should have thought of this one. Should have thought of this one. When I want you to hold me tight in my arms, when I want you and all your charms, whenever I want you, all I have to do is dream. And I feel blue in this night when I need you to hold me tight whenever I want you. All I have to do is dream. I can make you mine, taste your lips of wine anytime, night or day. Only trouble is, gee whiz, I'm dreaming my life away. I need you so that I can die. I love you so, and that is why whenever I want you, all I have to do is dream, dream, dream. I can make mine, taste your lips of wine anytime, night or day. Only trouble is, gee whiz, I'm dreaming my life away. When I need you, then I can cry when I love you so, and that is why whenever I want you, all I have to do is dream, 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 dream. And there we go. Play the Waffle Pone theme. You love the song? Okay, I'm not surprised that you would know it, but I would have only assumed that you'd just heard of it, but oh, great old song. Something. Yeah. There. You got your request in for the night, Josh? I'll play your song. Holding up the lighter to it, Josh. Anyway. But yeah, that one I thought of. But we cannot have a proper send-off without some more harp. We'll get my screen fixed. We'll figure out how to adjust the brightness. There we are. There we are. Do a different key this time. Alrighty, well, I think that'll be it. I think that'll be about it for tonight. What do you think? It was a fun stream. This is one of the best streams I've done this year, I think. The outdoor ones, just always nice. Can you agree? I think we agree on that. Judging by the two ones I've done so far, just always nice. Oh, great Steam viewer, Stickspell. Great chatter, friend Stickspell. Good having you all here. Whoever's still here. Sticks, Josh, Stonian, Take the Pen, Goliath, my Mrs. Monster, Cal Garnica, and whoever else. Always good having you. Good having you on here. Yeah, fun stream. Good old fun stream. It'll be interesting next time I run into my neighbor, I think. I'm not sure what I'm going to say next time I see him. But y'all can can provide some suggestions for that. But you're welcome. You're definitely welcome, Stonian. I'm gonna need to make myself some more to eat after I just had these peanuts. And oh, by the way, I'll see about the next time I can do these Korean corn dogs. I'll see if that batter can be saved. Well, it will be saved either way. I'll either make something out of it or try to fix it. Make it into an appropriate corn dog batter. If I can, then we'll be seeing the Korean corn dogs very soon. But either way, we will get it to you. I'll study the way of the yeast. I will. Very much will. But yeah, thank you all for being here. Doing it all with me. It's been a good day. It has been a good day. Hopefully it has been a good day for you, Casey. You're still here. But good Steam viewer, Casey. But still having the glare, even though I ain't outside anymore, still got the glare. The beam is just like us. But thank you for being here, Giant Buns. Good night to all of you. Good night. Hope you all have had a great week. Fine, fantastic week. And I'll look forward to whole another week ahead of us. And hope it's nice for you all too. Good times, as always, but this one especially. But there you are. There's my lady. But, of course, yes, Stickspell, that's right. As always, don't follow too close.